Okay, we're back.
Cool.
I went downstairs.
Damn, you mega died.
No, I went downstairs and my dad told me he reset the router, and I don't know why he did that, but
Oh wow.
that was why.
Holy shit, that wasn't so. It wasn't even the Moogie net.
It
It
wasn't.
was just.
Outside causes. So let's reset the audio first and then get back to this. So this is gonna make Zephyr happy, but I think the best strategy for this fight is to indeed use both characters.
Oh no. Whatever will we do? Using both characters.
Oh man. Wow, I was gonna say he lost the sword wave there, but
Yeah.
he did that. It's okay.
Oh. Moogie net acting up again. Oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, that nice special. Oh, and there goes the sword wave.
Thanks for the
Man,
running
special
commentary.
This fight is actually pretty fun. I like this one.
It's nice and intense because you gotta follow both of them at the same time.
It's interesting that you're pretty resource starved, so you kind of have to make use of a lot of stuff.
For sure, yeah. That's what I was thinking, that he might be forced to use both characters. Lest he be forced to go in melee range all the time.
Mega Man does seem pretty good. Just, if anything, just for the charge attack, like in both of them. But
Yeah. Oh, blade bots. I have a hard on with like having two things. Having to watch two different things, sorry. Speaking of, boners, hard-ons, all those analogies.
oh god, the Moogie net is struggling.
Really?
It's
Every
struggling.
once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in some buffer juices.
Lost Property 771. He's covering the 771th Lost Property, but he says please bomb. And he was polite. He said please.
Yeah.
He did bomb. He bombed as he said that.
That this is true.
He's gonna say please bomb, and he's already gonna see the bombs, and he's gonna feel real silly about it.
Maybe LP just wants like constant bomb. As soon as that cooldown's ready, you bomb. Like, you just need a third. You need the sixth sense set, even when the set's not active. Yeah, you're right. Frozen is right. We're 4 deaths away from 2017. You have to beat the game on that.
That would be quite an interesting challenge run.
Their dive attack.
Yeah. This is another fight where dash energy is proving to be a real issue.
Did you grab today's?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you have the slight buffs to Nightmare abilities then. And the camera won't lock on Sephiroth anymore. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's very good.
You won't run into that bug on this stream ever again.
Just in case. Oh no, it wouldn't even happen. It's like if you were gold timing Sephiroth, you wouldn't even see it because
You don't see it.
Oh, the dashing. That was great.
Oh,
So, like,
that was an amazing freeze frame with Claire's hair extended.
it was. But yeah, these guys they combine in really frustrating ways, and they really make you like you get into a lot of awkward situations with these guys. They're very hard to plan out.
Yeah.
Bob looked like he had mastered it.
You're pretty much gonna have to master it, it looks like.
He was the master at spacing. He did say it was like 2 hours though.
Cloth didn't do any of the nightmare gates.
Oh yeah, he didn't. He was too scared.
Oh, he just avoided it.
I figure
don't
like
blame him.
I figure I had to publicly shame him.
It's a good shame. We don't blame him, but it's a...
Oh, I blame him.
Oh.
I'm judging. I'm always judging. Also, the arena in this fight is extremely small.
Very small. There was a point I almost extended it by a single tile those ways. It would have made a drastic change in this fight though. You guys get any weird background noises from me? If
No.
so, I can fix it.
You sound fine to me.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize they did 9 damage a pop. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
It's like everywhere else, you die in 4 hits on Nightmare.
I hear a background sound, but you guys, I guess my mic isn't picking it up, luckily. So we were talking about, we heard that truck in the background, and it made my resounding, trucks comment.
Oh yeah.
We have a thing here, it's about SUVs. We can't stand SUV drivers. We find that most of the time when we find a bad driver, it is an SUV driver. And that's our thing. Anytime we see somebody do something dumb, we look over and we're like, oh look, it's one of those, and we're just never surprised. Like Jerry and I will at the same time go, nobody thought differently there. We decide that people who drive SUVs or buy SUVs are just bad drivers, and they get large vehicles to compensate for their crummy driving.
This is a pretty good attempt.
This is really good. Oh my god.
Dude, the moves! The Jerry moves!
Those guys. Oh, that jumped into.
Wait, I'm actually behind on the even in comparison to everyone else.
We'll ask Yugi to.
I'll spoil it, don't
start
worry.
the boss fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And 2. That bomb bounce was nearly amazing looking. Would be great.
He nearly.
This is Moogie finally learns the glory of Jerry.
Yeah,
He's telling everybody about it.
I used Claire like exclusively on this boss my first time, but looks like I'm getting more use out of Jerry this time.
If you get super close, holy water spam is amazing.
Yeah, except we can't really do that.
Spamming holy water
Wait,
is...
that's right. That's not a thing you can do this time.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh man.
Good dodges.
Quaff, predicting their movesets by sheer hatred.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Zephyr. How come you picked Mega Man? What was your, because I know you told me that you had a Ninja, was a Ninja Gaiden set?
Yes.
Jerry, as well in the works? Why'd you pick Mega Man or in Zelda over Ninja Gaiden? What was the cutting point?
They were already, when I cut those sets, I was already in the development of the game, pretty far into it, and the Mega Man and Zelda sets and all that, they had already been far more polished, and the other set really hadn't gone fully all the way there. It wasn't really all the way there, and I liked the way the game played with just those 2 sets on both characters together, and then it felt really weird to have any other sets there. The other sets would have been these weird quirky things, kind of like DT1 sets.
Oh, I see.
And it felt like it was going back to the problem of over-complicating the system. of just being too much, and I didn't feel like they were going to be useful over what was already there. Like Jerry and Claire's both first sets were both melee oriented with some semi-tricky counterpart moves, and then their second sets were, of course, purely purely ranged with a utility, with a movement utility, and I liked that whole setup there. I didn't want to mess that up.
It probably was. It probably is for the better, I should say, because like right now it kind of has like a DMC-esque like style switching sort of feeling to it, which I like. But I think if you added one more each, it's gonna turn into DT1 spell swapping, and
yes, it would have been. And it would have been 2 button presses to get to, like, if you're set 1 and set 3 as your target, you had to do 2 button presses, and it was a mess.
I do like the idea of like Super Ghosts and Ghouls and the Ninja Gaiden though. It sounds a neat idea, especially like Super Ghosts and Ghouls with Claire.
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden one wasn't. I was still developing it. Like even in the game, I was still kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do with that. The Ghouls and Ghosts one was mostly there. I was still tweaking some of them, but like it had probably its best move that was at least distinct was the shield. Arthur has that shield, and I changed it up completely. Where Claire throws the shield, and it kind of arcs like a boomerang where it comes back. It goes outward, and then it always returns to Claire, but it would eat projectiles.
Wow, that is not a Super Ghosts and Ghouls move.
No, but like, and there was going to be things, of course, centered around the shield eating projectiles, but it didn't really feel necessary for the game. There was already double jump later on in development, coming later, and then there's the dash and air dash that really didn't really need bullet eating. I mean, there were the undashable bullets, but that felt too technical.
I mean, you want to be honest, like if you wanted to do a super accurate Super Ghosts and Ghouls skill set, it would just be 3 buttons of the dagger. So I mean, and 1 button could be the torch if you're PJ, but that's
there you go. Yeah. And there were thoughts to have, like, for even the Castlevania set, to have things closer to what Castlevania was, but then I'd have to design situations where, I have to make it so that no situation can, or is forced to use holy water, because what if the player doesn't have holy water at the time? Like, what if they have daggers and axes, or something weird like that?
Yeah, that could have been, that sounds very limiting, like, in terms of...
Yeah, it was weird in what I was allowed to design. I would not be allowed to design things around Castlevania set, unless there was a way to like swap those. But then we're getting into DT1 style menu diving or other problems there.
Also,
so.
Luigi, you're getting to the point where you're doing like War Master to your dodges on this guy.
Yeah.
Like this like insane like air dash canceling and shit like that. It's getting
it is looking pretty nice.
It's pretty intense. I like it.
And then he gets hit by the hand sliding into Jerry's shins there, or his feet.
Like trying to find ways to like do splash damage hit them both is kind of a neat way to like speed up the fight. Kind of a neat little skill barrier that you can do for yourself.
For sure, and you can arc where you want them to be. Like you can control, like unlike War Master, you can control where these guys go to some extent. Like whereas War Master kind of controls more where you go. Yeah, like Lost Barbary said, like can confirm by playing tower defense that 3 sets is a mess. Yeah. To be fair, tower defense is also just really weird to work with. Yeah, it is kind of a mess to work with 3 sets. The original vision for DT3 was, and this got changed super early on before anything got developed, but the original thing was that you would find every character had like 4 abilities they could equip at a time. You'd have your 2 main ones, or you'd have 3 main ones. Yeah, it was 6. You have 3 main ones, and then you have like a button you would hold to access the other ones, kind of like a Fantasy Star Online hotkey mess there.
Yeah, there we go.
And when you
oh shit, that's a lot.
Nice.
So, Zephyr, this is a fucking awesome boss. Thank you for making it.
For the record, he's at full health on our screen, Moogie.
Yeah, I see full health now.
It might be that That attempt then, oh man.
Yeah.
Whew.
Let's see.
Yeah, this looks
That
this looks
was
pretty intense.
that was incredibly fun. Holy shit. That was my favorite fight on Nightmare so far. Oh man.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of like this was like War Master training and using every resource
Yeah.
you can for damage.
Whew. So we're moving on along now. I'm kind of trying to catch my breath after that. The gimmick here is that you've got to kill the small green viruses before they infect. Otherwise, let's say friendly units, and if they infect the friendlies, they're gonna turn on you and fire at you and stuff. So try to avoid that if possible. But if not, it's not too hard to kill them. Just
You're still fighting, by the way.
Yeah, we still see it.
okay. Tell me after you see the mash button screen, and then I'll restart the stream.
You're still going.
Some people had the opposite. Oh wait.
Oh, you did it. You're at mash buttons.
Okay. So let me stop and restart the stream real quick then.